welcome back to N4 Learning. I want to talk to you today about graphics. Graphics can take a long time with the PX files, but that's what the end user sees, so they've got to look good. Now this particular site that I've done, I've used Reflow Service. Now that's a company called Niagara Mods. You can see the license service there, Niagara Mods license service, and there's the Reflow. Now I wouldn't normally use Reflow on just one boiler room or a small panel. It's just easy just to do some simple graphics, but when it gets quite a few floors and quite a bit of equipment, it's better to do your own graphics, but via a third party, i.e. Reflow Service. Now Reflow Service, I'll show you their website, you can see a little bit more about it. So niagaramodules.com, and they've got some demo stores here, which is new. I've never seen that before. We'll have a quick look at that, and the price is down near the bottom. So I bought this $899 for the Jace Pro, one building, 200 devices, unlimited floors. I was going to go with the $399, but I've got more than 5 floors. I've got 6, and I've certainly got more than 50 devices, so it worked out better to buy the $899. And here is your product comparison. So you've got a free trial. You got your Jace, 50 devices, 5 floor plans. Jace Pro is what I purchased for this site at $899. Free updates forever. There's nothing else to pay. That's it. And it's mobile compatible, and it's just a nice piece of software. So let's we can look at their demos in a bit, but let me show you my site first. So this is my Reflow Service. It's licensed, Jace Pro, 200 floor limit and alarm record. So I'm going to go to where the customer would log in. So this is a login page for the customer. It's a private IP address, so it's not public, so you tap that in, you won't be able to get to it anyway. Let's just, so he would put his password in. So you've got a nice background here that you can put whatever picture you want in. You've got your navigation bars there. You've also got because I've got more than these few navigation bars, it basically puts, I think they call it the hamburger sign, and it lets you look at other pages. Some of these pages that I've done are just normal PX pages, but let's have a look at this system first. We just close that down. So we're showing an underfloor temperature there, hot water, boilers flow, and we've got some graphs there. Now it says the hot water flow there, no history, but that's because the point's not changed. If I click on that and go to month to date, that's popped up with the temperatures, and then of course you can zoom in, zoom out, and you can look at the times and the temperatures. Let's just do this one as well, month to date. Just scroll through. So ground source heat pump. So we've got the picture of the ground source heat pump, and then we've got some information here. Heating mode yes, cooling mode no. Stopped. It's enabled, but circulation pump's running, but the ground source pump isn't. And you've got these drop downs as well here, so it's showing the history of the bypass valve. Alarms here, these are the Modbus alarms back to the system. Let's look at the gas boiler. All these points are actually on an IQ3 going back to a Mac 36NL controller. You can adjust points as well, so the return set point there, 71 degrees, you can actually set that, put another value in and go OK. Same with the outdoor frost. Set that. Go back to equipment. Let's have a look at a fan coil. Cooling valve status. So you can override the status if I want to. Space temperature, showing the history there. Let's go back to home. Let's scroll down. So let's have a look at this data here. Put that back to last month. Zoom just into there, take a period, zoom in more if I want to. Download, so I can download the graph or Excel, CSV. Month to date on that one we'll do. Clarify, let's have a look at that. Average temperature, upper temperature, history. All these would be histories. Minimum return temperature, so I can set that. Value 55. So let's now have a look at the alarms. Presume I can click that one, which is the same as that. So 3 alarms. 23 minutes ago, remote common alarm, that from the trend. Fan coil cooling, PU fault, and underfloor PU fault. I've known about that for a couple of days now. We've waited for the mechanical guys to turn onto site. That's why the heat pumps were near enough a straight line. I'll show you again. Look at a heat pump. Months to date. Here, the straight line here. The heat pumps do the underfloor, and the underfloor pressurization units at fault. So it was working fine 7th of May. Yeah, 7th of May, and then after that 8th of May onwards it's not been working. But we don't need any underfloor heating at the moment anyway. The problem is the heat pumps also do the cooling, and with it being coming to summertime, spring, but coming to summertime, I mean, look at the temperature at this moment, 17 degrees. Building, lower ground, basement, ground floor, first floor, all floors. As you can see, there's 6 floors, and the Jace at 399 license only does 5. So let's have a quick look at basement. So this is a PX file that's loading up now. So this is a PX file that I've done. I've took the mechanical schematic and just added items to it. So I could see where things are, the temperatures on the mechanical schematic. That's my heat pump information there. This is purely really for me, not really for the client, but I might as well share it with him. Lower ground. This is where we've got the fan coils here. Again, there's another PX graphic. So a pool area, I can click on one of these and I've got my own pop-up telling me what the temperatures are. MVHR unit, so I can enable it or disable it from that graphic. Go to 3rd floor, for example. Again, pop up. Get equipment. So this is back to not the PX graphics. This is down to Reflow. Gas boiler information. Code information. History there. Let's go to month to date. Clicked on chart data. So here I can add some. So that was Studio Master. Now let's just pick some of these. Let's pick that one and that one and that one. View chart. Yeah, it's just mixed them all up. So you've got over different temperatures. So it's, you could easily do some trending and looking at different areas. Bed 30 degrees. Probably maybe when the station, no, it can't be when the station was rebooted. I know they've had some mechanical guys on site, so they could have turned it off at the time. So that's equipment. History was just seen, where you can actually add and mix things around. month to date. Yeah, that's when that unit's been turned off. They're working on it. Let's see if I've got another area I can look at. Good reception. Yeah, we've got some there as well. That would be reboots of the station. But you get an idea. Plant room. So that's going to load a PX graphic, I think. Yes, it is. We've already seen that one. Let's go to, so we've done that, IQ3, so that's all the IQ3 points. You see some faults here with the pressurization unit, which I was saying about the underfloor. Fan coil cooling PU fault, underfloor PU fault. Look at trend IQ3 remote common alarm. But this is purely here just for me, so I can quickly look. You can zoom in and zoom out as well with your browser. Fan coils. All the fan coil information. Ground source heat pumps cooling. So there's your heat pumps down there. Taking it to the fan coils. Manifolds. For the underfloor. Just data. Another PX page that I did just for quick BMS adjustments. Right click over value to change. I can change that. Oh, I don't want that enabled. I can take it off. Right, so that's, I think, everything shown here. We do an MVHR unit enabled. Nothing much to see there. Manifold. Disabled for the electric. Underfloor. So now let's go to Reflow Niagara Mods and see what they've done. Let's have a quick look at. So you can do this yourself, of course. You can go to their website. I'm giving you their demos. Mine wasn't really a demo, mine was a live site, so that's nice. Yes, nice. Nice 3D graphic there. Standard graphics there. That's an alarm. It's nice. Student Centre, Library, Vancos. Let's have a look at the Vanco graphic. Okay, standard. That's nice, that AHU one. Yeah. Anyway, you can look at them yourself on their website, Niagara Mods. But I would advise, if you're doing graphics for a building and there's quite a few floors, or it's bigger than the average, it's not just a simple small plant room, I would definitely advise using Niagara Mods on the Reflow, and well, buy whatever package you want. This is not advertising for them. Well, it is advertising for them, but I'm not getting paid for it. It's just a good product, and I recommend it, and it's easy to use, and there'll be loads and loads of training online with it. You can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. Okay, thanks for watching.